Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athlete.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you?
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons look alike to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year. Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Hotep Nation. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the happenings on the streets, be they the Twitter streets, the YouTube streets, or the streets of Exton, Pennsylvania, may not be disseminated without express written consent from Hotep Nation. If you can't come up with your own award shows, show segments, merch, or other product ideas, just give us a call. Hotep Nation is more than happy to help you grow your brand if the price is right. But stop stealing our shit. Come up with some original ideas or cut the check. Or at least drop a super chat. Damn. You really think we don't know you're watching?
The woke right is an absolute embarrassment to the MAGA movement. The Grift Report starts right now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
and
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the Grift Report, live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host at Grift God.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Hotep to the chat, Hotep to the Hotepistanis.
Hotep.
What's happening, y'all? What's up, Lauren? Lauren in the house. Angelia's in the house. What up, Angelia? Oz, Rudy, Strong Dad. From my high horse, Don Day, Haram Life, Steph Colonel, Kelson, and Protocol. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Father's Day. Hope everybody's Father's Day was well. Hope some of you guys dropped a seed in somebody to become a father.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
You know. Make somebody a mama out here with all these rainbows running around. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. I don't know where today's show could end up, but we got a lot to discuss. Strong Dad June came to my attention this weekend that Tim Pool of Timcast had declared June the month for fathers, Father's Month. And Strong Dad and many others were tagging him and tagging me and, saying Tim Pool has stolen the concept of making June Father's Month, even though Strong Dad June had already existed. I don't know if Tim Pool or his producers or whoever have been watching the show. I don't know if they're privy to the fact that June is Strong Dad June. We celebrate fathers during this month. But we welcome Tim Pool and Tim Cass to celebrate Strong Dad June with us. I invite you all to celebrate Strong Dad June with us. Coupon code StrongDadJune, menoforder.com. 45% off all supplements in our array. We got Flopex, that's Flow and Apex, that's brain and testosterone, that's brain and muscle. And then we have Moon, that is our sleep aid pill, sleep support. Strong Dad June, coupon code Strong Dad June. I don't know if Tim Pool stole it or not. I don't know. The issue is once one person and the second person and then the 800th person steals from us, that 801th person who comes up with a concept, it's going to look like they stole from us. It's just going to look like it stole from us. I don't know if he did or not, but again, I invite Tim Pool and the Tim Cass squad to celebrate Strong Dad June with us. Okay? What? I appropriated Nordic culture and got one huge Viking braid? Wow. Steph Colonel said, side quest. Who's got a side quest? And we starting early. Colonizers going to colonize. I don't know. Lauren said it's a disrespect for her. They all realized that Father's Day was during Pride Month and finally grew a brain.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But being as it may that this is, in fact, Strong Dad June, we have to go to Strong Dad June, message of the day, brought to you by none other than Mr. The Strong Dad. Day 17. Lord have mercy. Look at his face. My guess is he about to snap. He about to snap. I don't know what he about to say. Let's see.
What up, y'all? Strong Dad June, day number 17. And listen, I hope y'all had a great Father's Day weekend. I did, but it doesn't stop. The work doesn't stop. We don't stop focusing on this, highlighting this, or trying to influence men to be strong dads. Just because the month is almost out, this is a lifelong duty. Once you become a father, you are signed up to a lifelong contract of mentorship, not just to your child, but to the people that are in your family, to your wife, to the people around you, to your friends, to the community. You have to consider, even if you're not a father, as a man in this world, you got to live your life like another man is watching you intently, ready to follow your blueprint, ready to do what you do, ready to be influenced by you. This is something that you may not want to face. This is something that you may not want to accept, but you are somebody's influence, whether you like it or not. And if you want to see a better world, right? If you want to see these young men carry themselves better, instead of lamenting on where the father is or acting like there's no one to raise these kids, carry yourself as a man should carry himself. All of us, if we all continuously do this, then it will just bleed into the rest of society and we will see a change for the better. But it only works if we all do it. It doesn't work if a handful of us do it. Remember that. Strong Dad June is for life.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
P-Dog, Night in the house. What up, P-Dog? Hey, listen, that's the truth. Being a man, it puts you in a leadership role automatically, comes to the territory. You're not only responsible for your children, you're responsible for all children watching you that you know about, that you don't know about. You are responsible for your actions and the actions that you create around you. Wonderful message from Strong Dad June. Absolutely love it. 100% agree. Hashtag Strong Dad June. We out here. Time for the Men of Order moment of the day. Y'all gonna love this one. Strong Dad June. Oh, men avoid a moment of the day. This is a dating show. This is a 4-minute and 30-second clip. Normally, I don't play clips this long, but I love the ending of this. I love the ending of this clip. But you have to watch the whole thing to really appreciate the ending. Let's get to it. Men avoid a moment of the day.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay, though, Queen. You look phenomenal, though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to. You know? But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back, though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart. You already been, I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyway.
Okay, so he's saying get your balloon back, but you feeling him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons? No. Okay, let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know? So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started...
It's the way he stand for me. You see he's standing sideways. Yo, this dude is funny, yo. This dude is mad funny.
That what was going on. I'm very...
It's a no for me on her, by the way. It's a no for me. First of all, tattoos are a no. Arm tattoos are a super no. Like, you know, sometimes we make some exceptions for women here and there, but all up on the arm tattoo, look like she went to Los Santos Customs and got tatted up. It's one of them GTA tattoos. It's a huge no for me. And her accent is very off-putting. She's got a Section 8 accent. It's just a no for me.
Like, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got...
I'm not going to do it.
A little bit catty with me, and you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen you, that's fine. That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Ooh.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah, in a real way. You can't do that though, Queen.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous. A woman that's going to be consistent. A woman that has a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself.
Okay.
You know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all. And some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism.
Ah, shit. My bad.
Identify is religion-wise, but we can get to that.
Hold on.
That's all.
He about to go super Hotep. Watch this.
And some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
You already know this nigga Hotep. He said, I practice in monotheism. I ain't gonna tell you what I identify as. We're gonna get to a later date. Yeah, this nigga's super Hotep.
You know, if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family, you know, that's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're good? Sure, we're good. Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's step on over here. Let's step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you for
It's
her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match. All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay.
Oh man, this brother says, can't believe bro went home with the baddest. Love how the rest look stunned. I gotta say, she was the most attractive. I think maybe the pink was a competition. Shorty in the red dress, her titties was longer than a Monday.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Tell you right now, I don't even know why she was popping shit. Bitch, you look crazy. The thing about the girl in the black dress, the one that he went home with, the thing about her is you could tell she was very secure. And I think what she saw was a man who needs some work. Okay? A man who needs a little bit of work, right? Like some women are whole and complete in their security and what they're about. And she seems like she's, first of all, I don't think she's FBA. Shorty in the black, I don't think she's FBA. Yeah, she was the best natural looking. Absolutely. Right. I don't think she was FBA. And you're dealing with FBAs, you know, a lot of bullshit come with these FBA women. Okay. You get you one of these island women, you know, you're already ahead of the game. Yeah, she probably got brothers and a dad. Right. But I think she's looking at him like the brother's in the gym so he can protect me. Okay. The brother got a gig so he can provide for me. Now, intelligence, I wouldn't say is his strong suit. He's not exactly the most articulate brother, but he's trying. And I think that's what she sees in him. Like, oh, this brother could actually be bigger and better than what he is now. He just need a strong woman by his side, a good woman by his side. I shouldn't even say strong. I should say good woman. We use that term too much, strong woman. He needs a good woman, a good feminine woman by his side. And I think she said, yo, you know, I like dudes with muscles and money. So that's a great start. He seems genuine, right? He seems like he's not out here faking the funk. He's not a knucklehead. And this is a good look. This is a good look. I hope we get an update on this. Hotep peeped the update. She turned out to be a thought. He caught her giving her number out right after. Word? No way. Where's the update? Oh, man. Here go the update right here.
Yeah, before y'all start asking, the girl that I matched with on the show, we did not go on a date. We didn't even make it off the set. You know, she did something crazy to me, and I was like, shit, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still single. Appreciate the DMs. Yeah, before
nah. Hold up, man. Listen, she an attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could. I don't fault her for that, right? She gave another brother her number. She's single. That's not my chick. You know, y'all can't be trying to cuff these chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have minded that. If we matched on the show, right? And then I found out you gave another brother your number, I'm cool with that. Matter of fact, I want you to give all these niggas your number. Give them all your number. Because these niggas ain't...
Hotep Jesus?
They ain't me. So I wouldn't even have let that bother me. Because if I'm doing good out here, I probably don't want to be tied down anyway. So, you know, you might need another brother while I'm dating the next chick or whatever. So I think that's a misstep, man. She's supposed to give her number out. She's supposed to date other dudes. You know what I'm saying? How did he find that out? Yeah, that was some simp shit. Yeah, he don't want competition. Yeah. How do you even find out? Like, I don't even want to know. Like, how do you even come to find out? Like, if somebody came to me and be like, yo, you know, she gave another brother her number, I'd have been like, well, why are you telling me this? She's not my chick. Snoop told me in 94, we don't love these.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Like, we not. Come on, y'all. She 23. She 23. She young. She's supposed to give other brothers her number. So, this how you got, fellas, you got to be secure in your macking. Yeah, may the best man win. You know? I'm going to celebrate. If I'm talking to a chick and she talking to another brother, I'm celebrating. Oh, cool. Shit, because I got about 4-5 in the hopper right now. I was hoping you wouldn't have took this situation too serious. Because I got about 4-5 other queens, you know what I'm saying, that want to share my time. So I'm glad you ain't going to be one of these crazy chicks wanting to be tied to me. That's just how I view this, though. Yeah, it's a dating show. Like, is that thought behavior? No, if she would have, maybe if he caught her, like, you know, on OnlyFans or blowing somebody, that would be thought behavior. But giving her number to another dude, that's not thought behavior. This generation hates competition. Yeah. Yeah. But again, we don't know the details, you know, we don't know the details, but, you know, I expect a woman to keep her options open. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell a chick quick, you want to talk to dude? Yeah, talk to him. He ain't.
Hotep Jesus?
He ain't me. You know what I'm saying? More lessons on macking at another time. It's time to go to our favorite segment of the day, Grifter of the Day. Now, I want to slide right through this topic really fast, pause. But hopefully I don't get too extended on this topic because we got a lot to cover today. Bill Maher and Charlemagne the Rapist, the God. Let's go to the clip.
One of the more controversial things he said to the graduating class that you have to be 10 times as good to get a fair shot in America. And can I read what Glenn Lowry and John McWhorter, you listen to their podcast, I think they're great, said about this. Lowry said, I thought it was the kind of speech you'd have given in 1974. Maybe 1984, but not in 1924. McWhorter, for goodness sake, can we please admit the time passes? I remember my mother saying that in the 70s when it still made sense, that it's simply not true anymore, and we should celebrate that. You agree with that?
I don't know if it's 10 times better, but maybe 5.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You think you have to be 5 times?
Yeah, when you black in America, absolutely.
In 2024?
Yeah, when you're black in America, when you're a woman in America, if you're a black woman in America, absolutely.
I think that's a zombie lie.
Pandering.
Why?
because I just don't think that's America anymore.
I have a feeling. We are witnessing a party switch. Because Bill Maher sounded like a conservative right there. He sounded like a right-winger right there. He was supposed to agree, yeah, this is a racist America. Now, maybe he was playing devil's advocate. But as we see the right going woke, maybe the left is this the party switch happening? I saw another example of the left going hard right. If I can find it, I'll show it to y'all. But I think we might witness that party switch again, right? Now, does a black man, let's just say black men, obviously this goes for all black people, but let's just say a black man. Does a black man have to try 10 times as hard as his white counterpart to succeed? No.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
No. He doesn't. Not at all. In fact, it's deleterious to teach the youth that. You teach your son, oh, you got to try 10 times as hard as the white man to make it. No. What I tell my son is, you got to try 10 times as hard as you tried yesterday. Your only competition is yourself.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Excellence is recognized everywhere. What I tell my sons is, we'll go to the park to go practice, and I'll say, look at this field. It's completely empty. Where are all the players that want to become better? And why are they not here? So I teach them it's actually really easy to become a high value man because your competition is fat, woke, and broke.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
There is no competition out here. There literally is no competition. If you could hit the gym, if you could eat right, if you could mind your business and just earn some cash and invest. White man can't stop you from putting money in the stock market. He can't stop you from buying Syscoin. Crypto is permissionless. If you want to go buy Syscoin, you can go buy Syscoin. Can't nobody stop that. Can't nobody stop you from investing in yourself. So this concept of you got to try 10 times as hard, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Now, I don't know what happened in the 1950s. I wasn't there, and we can speculate on that at a later date. But in 2024, with the internet, now, maybe you got to try 10 times as hard if you want to fit into the box. If you want to be a part of Hollyweird, if you want to be a part of the corporate structure, then maybe you're going to deal with some shit. But if you was a free nigga, if you going out here and you going to get your paper on your terms and conditions, there ain't no competition out here, baby. There ain't no competition. But you want to conform. You want to go to the Marxist universities. You want to go work for the woke corporations and the woke industries like Hollyweird. Maybe the rules over there is different. But out here in the real world, can't nobody stop you from getting this paper.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Can't nobody stop you from getting this paper. Maybe you got to try 10 times as hard. Maybe you got to get bent over. That's what he's talking about.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what he's talking about. When you want to be a part of the Hollyweird, you got to try 10 times as hard.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
I don't know. But if you could mind your business, earn some paper, and invest, can't nobody stop you from being fucking great. If you can get to the gym, can't nobody stop you from being great. Because most men are not going to the gym. You are the 1%. If you're going to the gym, you are the new 1%. Anyway, speaking of grifters, the Gripers had an event this weekend. Let's go to some of these clips. Let's take a look here.
Just getting video.
So that's Sneeko, Jake Shields. Jabari said, first kid's mom read Superhead, the video vixen book. She dated Bill Maher for a year. In the book, she says he's racist-ish and only liked Ivy Leaguers.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
See what I'm saying? So Bill Maher is already on that side. 10 times as hard as relative to the perceived baseline. Everybody sees a different reference point. That's true. That's true. It's just as hard for a complete redneck hick to succeed. I would agree, Jazzy. I would agree. He says much more to do with culture than race. Facts. Syke Tyson said he slid in nigga girls DMs and asked her to come to Hotep Con. I'll let you know how it goes. Damn, you about to take down another one, Syke? Ah, shit, here we go. He said HJ with them $1,000 words. What did I say? My bad. Oh, deleterious? I'm sorry. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, fast forward. Sneeko got punched in the mouth. Now, in the clip I saw, I didn't see him get punched in the mouth, but apparently Sneeko got punched in the mouth. And all I'm saying to myself is, how you got a professional MMA fighter in your camp and y'all getting your ass whooped? By an out-of-shape security guard. What's the point in rolling around with Jake Shields if he ain't gonna be your shield?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
What's the point in rolling around with Jake Shields if he ain't gonna be your shield? I am flabbergasted. I am flummoxed. Absolutely confused. Second point. This is your event. And, you know, the funny thing is they always talk about how, you know, black people are violent. Black people are violent. Well, first of all, y'all smacked the hat off his head. Okay? Y'all smacked the hat off his head and he jump punched you. He did some Superman punch. Now, Hotep Mary, she said when there was that influencer who smacked the hat off of that bodybuilder in the gym, right? And the bodybuilder in the gym smacked the kid. Everybody celebrated, say, yo, these influencers get what they deserve. So if you're at the Griper event and you smack the hat off of a security guard, you deserve whatever you get after that. Now, people talk about black people being violent and all of that and whatever, right? All I know is if this was a black event and that security guard was white or even black and he hit one of us, y'all would have had to carry him out on a stretcher.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the Gripers where y'all are deep as shit. In the clip, it's like 20 of y'all, 10 of y'all, whatever it is. And you let your influencer get bopped in the mouth? Now, I know that if we was at Hotep Con and Hotep Jesus got bopped in the mouth, I know that person's going to get jumped on. I just know. Especially if you got Cannon around and Rudy and some of the chicks might Trish might put hands and feet on you. So what does it say? It doesn't say that there's something about black people. It's something about, do people really like you? Do they really care about you? Because if they really cared about Sneeko, they would have dragged that dude by his ass across the floor and put a beating on him. I'm not saying they should have. Because I believe he was in the right. You smack my hat off, I get to smack you back. But how you let your influencer get his tooth chipped? What? Haram like said we would be throwing. Nigga, I would be throwing. If he'd have Superman punched me, oh nigga. First of all, that dude, he's close enough in weight with me where I'm like, all right. And he not even in shape. That's an easy win for me. I'm telling you right now, it's an easy win for me. It's an easy fight for me. But y'all let Sneeko get snuck. Sneeko got snuck. At your event, he broke like 4 of them teeth. I just don't understand how you don't protect soft as medicated cotton, says Goldstein. I just don't get how you don't protect your influencer. He came to influence and bring. So what does that say about the Graper community? What does that say about the America First community? You know what it says about the Nick Fuentes crowd? They need to go to menofwater.com right now and get themselves some Apex and start hitting the fucking gym. Coupon code StrongDadJune, 45% off right now. Only a couple of weeks left. You need some Apex. That crowd needs some Apex because there's no way in hell y'all was supposed to just let that shit go down. I'm absolutely appalled. Let's go to the part where Sneeko, here he is. Look at this. Look at this, y'all.
Right up here, we got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy, punched Sneeko in the face.
No one touched him. Y'all lying. You smacked his hat off his head.
Touched him. He jumped off the stage, hit Sneeko in the face. I watched the whole thing happen. This was just right now?
Just now.
Just fucking happened.
The guy that he shut off the speech to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person. You know, I care about America first. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. We'll take it through the legal necessary ways we got to do because.
Honestly, probably press charges now.
And here they go. Karen called the cops.
Hey, have you guys seen Greg Hood?
No, sir.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying don't call the cops, but the optics. I learned this word a little while back. I learned this word when TPUSA kicked me out of their event. Okay. I was kicked out of TPUSA before Nick Fuentes, and they told me it was the optics. So, you know, that's all I'm saying is for an all male event, it's the optics. It's the optics. And how you ain't got no dude literally jumped up in the air. How'd you get hit? You ain't got no reflexes or nothing like. Do I gotta show y'all the video again? Do I gotta show the video again when Hotep Jesus got attacked in New York? Do I gotta show y'all the reflexes you need? Let's go. Let me show you the reflexes you need. I'm not saying you gotta hit back, but at least don't get hit. Let's pull this up on the screen.
So once
the rollback. So niggas for Trump invited me to a rally once upon a time. This was, what year was this? 5 years ago. May 26, 2019.
So once you had government-backed loans, what happens is the banks get intellect. You gonna bow out because you know what I'm talking about. So you gotta bow out. See what I'm saying? Like we can't even just talk. Yo, I just got attacked by a black Afro-socialist, yo. I just got attacked by Afro-socialists. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm just over here just like filming and shit, and she attacked me. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens when they can't debate, they start losing.
That's niggas for Trump right there behind me.
Losing the debate, they gotta get violent, yo. They gotta get violent.
Watch the reflexes. Watch the reflexes. You see how quickly my left hand went up? She got the... Woo! You see the reflexes?
It's a reflex. What?
You gotta have a reflex. Sneeko never did no combat sports. See, when I was younger, you had to do combat sports. Where's your reflexes? Sneeko ain't got no reflexes. The dude jumped up in the air, put on his cape, spun around 3 times, and still had time to pop you in the mouth. Sneeko must not have been paying attention. His situational awareness is low. Jabari says, they didn't help Sneeko because that would have been helping the blacks. Got to be racist even in an ass whooping. Oh, man.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
When loser Rug, he says there's a sick embrace of cowardice these dudes practice. The constant complaining on the internet tells it all. I don't know. Hey, it's me says, honestly, you don't even need to do combat for reflexes. That's true. But damn, like what? So, that was America First. They got banned from their venue, then another, and then they finally did the event, and then they got their ass whooped, and I'm just trying to figure out how and why. Now, speaking of bitch assness, Clay Travis. What the fuck is going on with Clay Travis? Now, shout out to Tyrus. He brought me on Outkick. So right now, I may be burning a bridge between me and Outkick, but this is the Grift Report. And at the Grift Report, we tell the truth. And when you do some bitch ass shit, we gotta fucking call you out for doing some bitch ass shit. Look at this headline. Angel Reese viciously blasts Caitlin Clark in the head. They are milking the shit out of this grift. Milking the shit out of this grift. Now this weekend, Sky versus Fever. Caitlin Clark and them won. So I figured, first of all, when Caitlin Clark and them won, I breathed a sigh of relief. I said, okay, good. Now we don't have to hear any N-bombs and, they won't be mad and we can just have a peaceful Monday. But nope. They found a way to be a victim. Angel Reese had a hard flagrant foul on Caitlin Clark. And then the takes came in. Then the takes started coming in. Here's Clay Travis. Angel Reese takes a total swing at Caitlin Clark's head. Now, first of all, Clay, I know in journalism you guys got to use your adjectives before your verbs and nouns. Total isn't it? What the fuck is a total swing? What does that even mean, Clay? A total swing. Angel Reese takes a total swing at Caitlin Clark's head. Gets flagrant foul. Now listen to this. They hate Clark because she's white. Fever have to get an enforcer or Clark's going to be knocked out for the year on one of these plays. Now, remember I told you I hope Caitlin Clark don't get injured by one of these girls because, well, we're going to get something like this. Well, here we are. Just a foul. And they hate Clark because she's white. This is the woke right. People have been saying, oh, Hotep Jesus, what do you mean by woke right? There's no woke right. When the left injected racism into everything, you called it woke. Why do you have to inject racism into everything? And now, even the quartering responded to me yesterday, trying to argue with me. I'm not arguing with you, Jeremy. Stop it. I know you do adult gossip and you like to be catty. I'm not doing that with you, Jeremy. All due respect. So Dave Portnoy weighed in. And the funny thing is, I went to Dave's account because I thought Dave Portnoy was going to be the one to call this racism. And he didn't. And I was like, oh, wow. And I scrolled down. And I said, oh, shit, the quartering did it. So the quartering says, Dave, have the courage to call it what it is. I really appreciate you speaking on this, but this is simple racism. Dave Rex said the woke pendulum swung the other way. Exactly. They hate Caitlin Clark because she's white and likely because she's straight too. Also, where is Caitlin's teammates? They need to protect her. Hey, it's me. I love this response. Who cares if they are racist? So what? Exactly.
This a real.
I could give
brother.
two fucking shits about racism in the WNBA. Give two shits. I can give two shits about racism anywhere. The only racism I care about is systemic racism within the Democratic Party and the way they do the hood.
This a real Hotep brother.
Aunt Bailey, 499. Caitlin Clark got to work 10 times as hard being white in the NBA. So Uncle Hotep went live last night. He called Uncle Boule. Uncle Boule even said, because Uncle Hotep started telling him about the comments he saw online, and Uncle Boule was like, no. The WNBA is rough. Those girls are very competitive. And went on to say that Caitlin Clark ain't even that talented. And I agree. She's not the most talented girl to ever enter this league. She got a three-pointer and she can pass. She don't got a mid jumper. She can't create shots. She needs a pick. She can't create her own shot. She needs a pick. She's not that good of a player. And that's what I believe everybody's pissed off about. They're like, yo, this bitch ain't even that good. And y'all hyping her up as the next great white hope. So when I get a chance, I'm going upside her head. All great players had to deal with it. She's not a great player, but if she's going to be deemed a great player, she's going to have to deal with being targeted. This is what comes with being the spotlight. Happens to my son. My son's the best on the team. Every time he plays a game, the other team targets him because he's the best on the team. This is what comes with the sport. But people who only live Twinkies would never realize that. Amuse enters the chat. Now, this is definitely the ops right here. Racism, colon. He starts it off with racism. This is the woke right. Racism, colon. That's the first thing they type is racism. Angel Reese attacks Caitlin Clark yet again. The police need to get involved.
This a real Hotep brother.
The police need to get involved. The police. This is the most Karen shit ever. P-Dog said they didn't do this with Kelsey Plum. It ain't a white thing. Facts. The police need to get involved. These are the accounts that Elon be propping up. This is how I know the whole situation is just one big Charlie Indigo Alpha op. This shit is straight out of Langley. This is some divide and conquer straight out of Langley. Because he was laughing when he typed. Whoever typed this was laughing when they typed this. They was not serious. When they typed the police needing involved, I refuse to believe they were serious. Nobody could be that much of a victim. Last one we got, and wokeness, says, Caitlin Clark just got assaulted. This is becoming a weekly occurrence. If the same situation was happening, but the skin colors were reversed, the entire NBA would be shut down by now. And people tell me that there is no woke right. This is what they tell me. Now, I had somebody give some pushback. Some lady this weekend, somebody said to me, you lost a bunch of followers this week. And I said, I don't lose followers. I dropped dead weight.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
This lady comes and this is in response to, what was this in response to? Oh, yeah, this is my AMA. I said, ask me anything. And she says, why do you hate on MAGA? Now, these are the small brain, dumb motherfuckers we got to deal with on the right. They exist on the left too, but these are the dumb motherfuckers we got to deal with on the right. And there's nothing that pisses me off more than a dumb motherfucker. I don't know why I was born to hate stupidity. I was born to hate dumbasses. Cannot fucking stand it. I said Rockefeller education has destroyed critical thinking and comprehension, so I'll be simple. Now, I wrote a response before this and had to delete it and rewrite it because I thought it was too mean. Because my first response, I lit into her ass. And I was like, Hotep, relax. Don't respond like that. This is a lady. Okay, cool. It's sad that I even have to explain this. Because she thinks I'm hating on MAGA. When I say woke right, in their head, they see MAGA. They see conservative. They see right wing. They don't know what an adjective is. Right and woke right are two completely different things. You got the right wing, then you got the woke right wing. Those are two completely different things. You can be right wing and not be woke. You can be left wing and not be woke. I said MAGA is not woke right. Woke right is the fringe of MAGA. But y'all are so sensitive that you think they are synonymous, and that's what makes you woke right.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
The fact that in her mind, when I say woke right, it translates into MAGA, exposes how much of a snowflake these people have turned into or have always been. You're a snowflake. Nobody even mentioned MAGA. I said woke right. Now, the fact that her brain translates that into MAGA makes her the woke right. You sensitive as shit. Uncle Hotep once said if a hit, he said a hit dog gonna holler. Another old man once said, if it don't apply, let it fly. Now, people talk shit about Hoteps online all day long. Do I ever respond? No, because the shit don't fucking apply to me. You ain't talking about me. Now, even if you were talking specifically about me, I still wouldn't give a fuck. Somebody came in the chat the other day and said such and such was talking about on their stream. I was like, okay, and send me the clip of him saying my name. I don't give a fuck what people say. I don't deal in that shit. Send me something positive. If somebody say something positive, then we can work with that. Otherwise, it's some bullshit. So this is the difference between woke right and the right. They're two completely different things. I need y'all to understand this. Now, Bryson breaks this down perfectly. Perfectly. Bryson says, how to go viral on the left. Talk bad about Trump and white men. How to go viral on the right. Talk bad about Jews and black people. how to lose followers. Be objective and don't echo talking points.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
And that's exactly it. All these people are upset at me because I'm being objective. People are saying, oh, you've been a liberal this whole time and you switched sides. And I'm like, I didn't switch sides. The political parties switched sides. Y'all switched sides. Y'all became snowflakes. Y'all the ones calling everything racism. Y'all turned into the new victims. So in 2016, when I watched all these fake Negroes cry victim, I said, stop being a bitch. I'm the consistent one. Now it's your turn and everything is racist. I'm going to call you a bitch. This is men of order call this shit out at all points. And I got to make my followers privy to what's going on because some don't follow. They don't keep up. They're doing other things in their life. So they come to Hotep Jesus to get a beat on what's happening politically. And I'm trying to let them know, look, they got Charlie Indigo Alpha running the op right now. This is part of the balance of power program that's always existed in the binary system of right and left, Democrat and Republican. I'm educating people as to what's happening politically in our country. I'm not participating in the game. See, participating in the game would say, like, for example, if I just went on my timeline and all I did was say Trump good and black people bad, oh, I'd be the greatest. They would love me. I'd get all these new followers and I could, if I just talk shit about Biden all day, nobody would give a fuck. I get all these new followers. But I call out bullshit everywhere. Why? It's called objectivity. And people hate it, especially low IQ people. Robert Jones said WNBA for Grift of the Year. Advertising is real. Big facts. Fort Bacon, thank you for becoming a member. I can't help that people are turning into snowflakes. It's annoying watching people turn into snowflakes, no matter what your political ideology is. There's another story that hit the media this year. Everybody started turning into snowflakes. Military draft. Now, people took this story, ran with it. Basically, what's happening here is you used to have to register for the draft. Now it's just automatic. This is a nothing burger. This is nothing burger. I'm telling you right now, okay? They keep pushing this whole concept of we're going to go to war and, you know, they're going to send your sons off to war and all of that. And maybe so. Maybe so. Personally, I don't think so. I think this is fear-mongering prior to the elections to get people to go to the polls. That's what I think this move is about. The House passing this bill. They don't really need a draft or want a draft. Wars are not fought with people anymore. They're fought with robots and drones and shit like that. It's just the facts of the matter. So I'm not concerned about this bill. Now, we can talk about conscription, okay? I don't know if I agree with conscription. I don't know if I disagree with conscription. All I know is that in Hotepistan, boys are raised in a military mindset. They are trained with military skills. Every boy will learn how to use a firearm. Every boy will be military ready. As far as conscription is concerned, when you run your society properly, you don't have to practice conscription. Conscription is when you don't operate your nation properly, so you have to take your citizens and turn them into frontline slaves. Because that's really what conscription is. It's basically saying, you know, the people in this nation don't believe in us, so they won't fight our wars. When technically, if you ran a nation properly, you won't have to have conscription because people will volunteer. Like, nigga, hand me the gun. I'll take this motherfucker out. Your sons will say, I want to fight for the country. There was a time where the white boys, I went to school with many of them, they was like, sign me up. After 9/11, they was like, sign me up. But those times are no longer here. Why? Because people are starting to see that they're not fighting for the nation. They're fighting for bankers. The information's getting out there now. So now you're operating like Xerxes out of Persia, where you've got to conscript and force people to fight your wars. And that's because you're not operating your nation properly. That's really what this comes down to. You know who we should send to war? Caitlin Clark.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Send her buff ass shoulders to war. I ain't shit. I'm just playing Caitlin K. It's just jokes. It's just jokes, homie. It's just jokes. Let's go to the Super Dap Dap of the day. Super Dap Dap of the day brought to you by Super Dap AI, a leader in social-fi. Make sure you join our Telegram group in the link description box below. We had some great conversations about the Waka Flocka coin this morning, and a lot of controversy following that. Some people say it's a pump and dump, some people say it's not, and so a lot of controversy surrounding that coin. Who knows what's going to happen, but if you want to follow crypto conversations, investing conversations, join our Telegram. Link in the description box below. Story came out a few days ago. Dr. Anthony Fauci's department concealed plans to create a mutant monkeypox virus that could have started a pandemic, according to a bombshell congressional report, according to the Daily Mail. Okay, and it says right here, interim staff report on investigation into risky MPXV experiment at the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. Now, somebody in the chat earlier mentioned the stream yesterday from Minister Inky. And yes, Minister Inky had a fabulous stream yesterday, and I reached out to him. I spoke to him this morning, and I'll be interviewing Minister Inky tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll be interviewing him tomorrow morning, and lots to come on that front. Somebody says, HJ, you wrong on that. Ask anyone in the military. They numbers are low as fuck. No, I know that. But that's not what I said. What I said was, I don't think they need more people. You gotta take the whatever's in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Take that out your ear and pay fucking attention when I speak. Okay? I didn't say their numbers wasn't low. That's what they claim. They claim the numbers is low. But the fact of the matter is, war is not fought with men. And we aren't even at fucking war. United States is not at war. And what they're talking about is technically their recruitment numbers is what they're talking about. They're not talking about total military. They're talking about their recruitment numbers are low. Okay? Not live, pre-recorded. All right? So, United States, we don't send men out to fight. We send Langley out. We send some SEALs out. We send some drones out. We'll send you some guns. We'll send you some missiles. We'll even send you some motherfucking planes. We'll send some fighters, some fighter jets, with pilots or without pilots. But wars are no longer fought with people. I could show you what China doing. They coming with the robot army. So you got to read between the lines. They not finna draft your kids. That's not what they finna do. I'm telling you right now, they not drafting your kids. This is a fear tactic to get you to show up at the polls. Even if they drafted your kids is worthless.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
They got pink hair, blue hair. They couldn't pass the physical test. They're worthless. They're bitches. They wouldn't make it. They wouldn't pass basic training. Okay? What they want is they want more labor. You know who the real enemy is? I'm about to drop a gem on y'all. You know who the real enemy of the United States government is? You, motherfucker.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's who they're preparing to fight, you dumbass. You. Send a National Guard for you. Send the Pinkertons for you. That's who the military is for. It ain't for Russia. It ain't for Ukraine. It ain't for the Taliban. It ain't for Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Hotepistan. It's for your ass. When they send a National Guard, when you get restless, they're going to send your kids to attack you. That's what it's for. That's the real red pill. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all better wake the fuck up. You have no idea what's going on out here. Use your brain. Last story, then we're going to go to the phone lines. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. Some people say I go too hard on my followers. And I agree. But that's what makes us stronger than Sparta.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I'm going to go hard on you. You go hard on me. Steel sharpen steel. But we don't want no bitches around us. We don't want no bitches around us. If you can't take this verbal lashing, how I know you're going to have our back when they try to attack us like Sneeko?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
We got to weed you soft motherfuckers out from the gate. If you can't take this verbal lashing, how you going to take a physical one? We got to be ready. We got to be ready. You heard? So stop being a bitch. I love y'all. I love y'all, though. It's out of love, though. It's always out of love. Look at this shit right here. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Crypto could stave off a U.S. debt crisis. Crypto could stave off a U.S. debt crisis. Now I got to ask you, chat. Who told y'all this?
Hotep Jesus.
Who told y'all this?
Hotep Jesus.
One more time. Who told y'all stable coins was the way?
Hotep Jesus.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-sees. Hey, it's me says people only go hard on you because they care enough to do so. Facts. Facts. If I didn't care, I'd just be like, fuck it. Just be stupid. You know, just stay in the cut. But I care about my audience. Look at this shit. Some guy named Hotep Jesus. Look at this. It says USD-backed stablecoins like USDT can boost demand for U.S. debt and rival China's influence in global finance. Who been told you?
Hotep Jesus.
Who been told you stablecoins was the way? Now I gotta ask you. Now look at this. It says Tether is one of the top global buyers of short-term U.S. Treasury bills, with holdings valued at $90 billion as of March 31, 2024. Descendant Loki said crypto is the biggest op. You're not wrong. But you're going to be left behind if you don't participate. Anyway, so it says here, stable coins that are backed by the U.S. dollar can help the United States avoid financial crisis caused by its large national debt. One more time. Who told y'all they was going to use stable coins to save it? So now this is the beginning that's happening here. CBDC stablecoins will become a public utility and will become a de facto CBDC. They won't call it a CBDC. They'll call it the USDT stablecoin market. The government will run it like they run Amtrak. This is classic communism. So when they have the banking crisis, which I call the great banking consolidation, when we have BRICS start to cartelize their currencies and come out with the BRICS coin and their so-called CBDC, and the United States dollar begins to quote unquote suffer, they will turn to the stable coin. They will turn to the stable coin. My people said, that's enough, HJ. It's never enough.
Hotep Jesus?
It's never enough. These stable coins create a demand for U.S. government debt because they need to hold dollars to back their value. So as the stable coins grow and more people use stable coins in the cryptocurrency market, the dollar becomes stronger. Remember, people kept saying to me, oh, there's going to be a dollar collapse. It's going to be a dollar collapse. And I'm like, not while we got stable coins. All these meme coins and cryptocurrency and Syscoin and Bitcoin. This shit is good for the dollar. Crypto is going to save the dollar. How many times have I said this? We finally get an article published on it. Thank you. Whoops. This demand helps the U.S. government continue borrowing money to fund its operations. We're not going to get into the United States borrowing money because we already know how that fucking works with the Fed. Anyway, additionally, USD-backed stablecoins could also help the U.S. keep pace with China, which is advancing in digital currency. In a social media post on X, Pablo Ardoino, CEO of Tether, underscored the profound impact of USDT, Tether's stablecoin, on global financial dynamics, particularly in developing economies. Why hasn't Argentina created a stablecoin? Arduino highlighted USDT's role in fostering demand for US dollar among more than 300 million users worldwide. Okay, so USDT is the CBDC. You said that's why Saudi Arabia went off the petrodollar? Bingo. 2020 said, so crypto dollars replacing the petrodollar when Saudi joins BRICS? Bingo. That's why when I told y'all this last week when we talked about the petrodollar. First of all, there's still a petrodollar. Just because Saudi Arabia decided not to renew the contract. Did anybody experience a crash in the dollar? Did anybody see a crash in the dollar? No. Why not? Because there's still a petrodollar. This is all fake news. Just because they didn't sign some contract don't mean that oil is still not being transacted in the dollar. The world runs on the dollar. That has not changed. But they want to scare you into it. Like the dollar is still not being used to transfer oil from one country to another. Arduino's remarks shared alongside an article from the Wall Street Journal titled "Crypto Could Stave Off a U.S. Debt Crisis, underscore a growing narrative." Stable coins like USDT backed by U.S. dollars are emerging as unexpected players in sustaining demand for U.S. public debt. U.S. public debt. This phenomenon could offer a buffer against the looming threat of a fiscal crisis driven by soaring entitlement expenditures and political inaction. USDT's reach extends to over 300 million people globally. By providing a stable digital alternative to volatile local currencies, USDT helps integrate these populations into broader financial system from which they are traditionally excluded. Moreover, Tether's status as one of the top global buyers of short-term U.S. Treasury bills, with significant holdings valued at $90.87 billion as of the last quarter, paints a picture of crypto entity wielding substantial influence in traditional financial spaces. As the dominant stablecoin with a market cap exceeding $112 billion, accounting for 70% of the market share, USDT plays a pivotal role in the cryptocurrency market. The third largest cryptocurrency by market cap continues to witness steady growth of demand for the US dollar as an alternative for markets like Nigeria, Turkey, Thailand, and Brazil. If you watched the Grift Report, you got this news months ago. If you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Have a seat and be prepared to be astounded and taught. You're living in the future. If you're watching the Grift Report, if you're watching Hoteps, you're living in the future. What people are going to talk about later, we're going to talk about ahead of time. So it says here the dual role of Tether as both a financial lifeline in emerging markets and a major investor in U.S. debt highlights the evolving interconnections between national economies and the burgeoning crypto sector. The role of stablecoins in supporting U.S. debt does not just stop at market dynamics. It also touches on a geopolitical competition, particularly with China. China has been pushing for payments in currencies other than the U.S. dollars in trade with Russia, the Middle East, and South America. In November 2023, China's yuan jumped to the fourth most used currency in global settlements, followed by the U.S. dollar with 47.08%, the euro with 22.95%, the British pound with 7.15%, the yen share was 3.4%. The demand for yuan is expected to grow further after the collapse of the U.S.-Saudi Arabia petrodollar deal. Okay? Moreover, China is also advancing in digital currency very fast. Now, that is true. That is true. China is growing rapidly. And that's why we don't have a BRICS coin yet, because China and Russia can't figure out who's going to have the lion's share of their stable coin. That's going to have to be negotiated. And then where does India and the rest of them fit in? The ability of digital currencies to potentially stave off U.S. debt crisis offers a strategic advantage in maintaining economic stability and keeping pace in the global financial hierarchy. Despite witnessing strong demand, Tether has not been without its controversies. Okay. So you heard it here first. Let's go to the phone lines. Text Hotep your name to 202-596-5631. Text Hotep your name 202-596-5631. Make sure you be brief. You know, don't be talking my ear off, because I got ADD and I can't pay attention for too long. I'll be right back after the short, brief commercial break.
Envision a sanctuary where community and sustainability are the cornerstones of living. In this haven, every family is able to grow their own food, children flourish through homeschooling tailored to unlock their full potential, and education extends beyond textbooks, instilling self-worth and a deep understanding of the world around them. Here, goodwill isn't just an ideal, it's the essence of daily life, where respect for law and order harmonizes with the community's resourcefulness. This place isn't just a dream, it's a call to action for everyone who believes in a better, more connected way of living. Join us in building a future where each individual's contributions create a tapestry of enduring harmony and prosperity. Join us in Hotepistan.
And we are back with our callers. Goldstein on the line. Goldstein, happy Monday. What's happening, bro?
Happy Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Long weekend of dumb shit. Right?
Nigga. Tell me about it.
No. First things first. They're not going to ever, I'm talking about the Grifters here. They're not going to ever put their necks on the line for a Filipino Muslim.
Oh, you talk about Sneeko?
Yeah.
That's true. He did claim Muslim. That's true.
That's his nigga wake-up call if he really thinks about it.
Oh, damn. That's his nigga wake-up call? Damn.
Yeah, they ain't never going to put their necks on the line you know, for no Filipino Muslim. Now, if that would have been Nick, you might have had a handful of motherfuckers that would have actually did something. Which brings me to my second point. They're not going to put their necks on the line for anything because they're fucking pussies.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
Yeah, I think if it was Nick, they would have gotten a little bit more rowdy. I'm not sure how much more rowdy, but yeah.
It wouldn't have been too much more rowdy. We're not looking at a George Floyd situation with that security guard. But it would have been a little bit more than what we saw there. However, had that security guard been at Hotep Con, listen, don't let me be around nobody who's trying to act an ass at a Hotep event. Because I live for that type of shit. God damn.
Oh man, listen. All I'm saying is, just follow up. Don't like if I get hit, I'ma get myself together. But I'm going in. Then you can follow up. But let me handle my shit myself. All right. If I don't fight back, don't y'all fight back. Now, if I get knocked out, okay, that's another thing, right? Like, I can't do nothing. I got snuck. I got knocked out. All right, handle the dirt work. But follow up after I go in, because I'm going to have to go in.
Yeah. I'm always one to let a man be a man. So if it's one-on-one, you got to catch that.
Right.
But if the motherfuckers start winning, we packing that nigga out. That's just how that goes.
Oh, this a real Hotep.
Now that I can accept. Those the rules. Them the rules. Lauren said, I'm throwing windmills.
Bro, ain't no fair ones fucking with me. Or anybody that I fuck with, for that matter. Ain't no fair ones. We gonna let you get yours off. But if you start winning, nah.
That's facts, because if somebody put their hands on winning or not, nigga, I'm going absolutely insane. Fuck that. That nigga gonna have to get jumped.
Bruh. And this whole picture thing with the nigga bitch, with him, Jake Shields, the bitch who loves sawing her fucking face off, and that weird Indian looking motherfucker on the end, where they had the whole little lineup.
Oh yeah, with the Ninja Turtle.
With the picture that Sneeko took with all the rest.
Oh, the woke right picture. Yeah.
Yeah, if that's the new right, goddamn well, them blue-haired motherfuckers is in the cut right now. Like, nigga, we got this.
Right.
If it ever pops off, we got this.
Yeah.
Look, I see these crazy motherfuckers on Instagram day in and day out, these weird leftist motherfuckers on there just doing some of the most psychopathic shit you will ever imagine. Talking to themselves, punching the air, losing their goddamn minds. And I know the right loves to say, well, we got guns and we got hillbillies in the mountains. That's all fine and good. But there's a certain level of crazy that you just can't whoop or outshoot.
That's true.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't the last real deal major mass shooter one of them weird motherfuckers? So they got guns too.
Yes. They crazy.
And they ain't scared to use them.
Right.
All right. So I don't want to hear no more of this just because we're conservative, we're Rambo looking motherfuckers. That's false. That ship has sailed. That card has been pulled. Y'all motherfuckers spent a whole goddamn day on Father's Day, no less. Right? Talking about, I'm going to call the cops because the WNBA players are rough. That's what y'all did. That's the right. Now, And I ain't scared to say it, goddammit. I know you want to differentiate between the woke right, MAGA, the right. No. As long as them bitches are the loudest fucking voice in the room, that's the right. Now, if you're not one of those people, I would suggest you snatch the mic from them. Until then, you're labeled as such.
Damn.
Because that's an in-house problem. Niggas can't fix that. Niggas can't fix all this bitch assness with these fucking fools.
That's true.
That want to make everything about race. We can't fix that. The motherfuckers on that side of the aisle and in that particular race that don't feel that way they got to be the ones to fix it. Just like niggas got to be the ones to fix all these bitches and we dudes with BLM. White folks can't fix that for us. We got to fix that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's the same goddamn thing. Until y'all asses fix it, though, goddamn it, you right there with them.
That's a good point, because they are the louder voices, and if they're misrepresenting them, somebody's got to talk them down.
Yeah, because you either part of the goddamn problem because you're directly part of the problem, like the nigga bitch and Sneeko, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you're part of the problem because you don't sleep them too. Gotta sleep them.
Yeah.
Fuck this. So, it's one of them things. I don't know about this whole Caitlin Clark situation. I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. But I do got a feeling, though, that if she don't get hurt to where they can actually use this for whatever the fuck they want to use it for afterwards, then the nigga bitch is finna get hurt. And I think she was actually engineered for that. That's my tinfoil coup.
Engineered for what?
For that situation with her to end tragically. Maybe not dead, but definitely whooped the fuck out of publicly. So, because that's what I believe would happen with Sneeko. I believe he paid that nigga to haul off on him just so they can have more fuck nigga content.
Goldstein, they said that was the dude that hit him, right? And that may be true. But the Superman punch, I don't think that connected with Sneeko, because in the same clip, you see Sneeko smiling, and it doesn't look like he got hit. So I'm like, when did Sneeko get hit? Because it wasn't in this clip, I don't think.
Exactly. I seen that nigga fly off the stage, and then he just clipped out of reality. You don't even see him no more. Just poof.
Yeah.
He dipped out of there. And then Sneeko, like you said, was standing there smiling without a goddamn nothing on his face. And then all of a sudden we see video. So if that nigga did hit him, I am a firm believer now that Sneeko got in that nigga ear and was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking chip you up. We gonna make a big deal about this on social media, but it ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Don't even trip. And the nigga was like, all right.
Yeah.
Because come the fuck on, man. You at a Groiper event, right? And the only security that's there is a nigga. Where's his team? Why ain't they right there? That's the only security is one nigga. We don't even know if he was security. He could have just had a shirt that said it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't even fucking believe that shit was even true, to tell you the truth. But I do believe they did it, staged it for more fuck nigga content that they can just pump under motherfuckers and be like, yeah, see how violent they are. Look at them. See, they look what they did.
Yeah.
Right? And then, and I believe this bitch is gonna end up the same way. Nigga bitch is gonna end up the same way.
And that's they're gonna use
jumped
it
at a Walmart or something.
and then use that against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all this was, man. They sending these motherfuckers out as crash test dummies.
That's nasty work. That's nasty.
Nasty. That's all I got, though, man. You have a good one. See you tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow for the Twitter Spaces. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill.
Shout out Goldstein. Carlo with the $15 super.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
He says Sneeko is a weird guy, but he is not a harm to society. I don't know if he's weird or a harm to society. You said the guy who chose violence, though. I don't know if the guy who chose violence is weird either, but all I can say is somebody smacked his hat off his head and then he retaliated. And I don't have a problem with that. Just like we saw the really jacked dude in the gym last week where the influencer runs up on him, smacks his hat or takes his hat, and the gym guy, the gym bro, smacks him across the face, and everybody said, well, you get what you deserve. You shouldn't have touched this stuff. So as of right now, from all the evidence that I've seen, I'm on the security guy's side. It's just like, why y'all mess with his hat? Protocol said, watch my show last night. We slowed it down. He got hit. I'm a conspiracy brother through and through, but that fuckboy got clocked. I slowed it down too. I watched that video a bunch of times. I don't think he got hit in that clip. I still don't think it. I watched it a bunch of times trying to figure out. I'm not convinced he got hit in that clip. I'm sorry, Protocol. I disagree. I don't think he got hit in that clip. There was no reaction. There's no blood. And Sneeko, I thought Sneeko always had a chipped tooth. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I might be wrong. But in that clip, Sneeko let's say he did get hit. He did not have the reaction of someone who got hit. He did not have the reaction of someone who got hit. Which means, it smells more of an op than usual, right? And that lends to what Goldstein was saying, which makes it feel more like an op. The fact that his reaction wasn't the reaction. Because if you get hit in the mouth, usually you're going to be like, oh, shit, what the fuck? You're going to grab your mouth. You're going to be checking your shit. Like, yo, am I all right? Now, my natural reaction to getting hit is to hit back. Like, if you hit me, it's like, okay, we are fighting now. Like, this would, combat has begun. Okay? Just begun. This just is what it is. Especially if I'm the home team. Like, I'm the home team. Oh, yeah, niggas got my back here. Oh, we definitely going to enter into combat. Now, if I'm the away team, I might be like, all right, hold up. This could get a little ugly. If I'm going to get my get backs, I'm going to be strategic about it.
Call from.
Now I got to stalk you and wait. Never mind. Rudy, what's up, man?
What's going on today, brother, man? Got a quick, some agreements and some disagreements today, all right? So
okay.
Here we go, man. First thing, I agree with you, man, but I just, it's like 50-50, dog. If I'm a Hotep Con, unless it's an inter-Hotep fight, I'm going in, dog. I don't care if you fight back or not, man. If somebody comes up and sneaks you, man, I'm going in, bro.
I appreciate that.
I'm giving the Hoteps I gave the respect that everybody I ever grew up with and rolled tight with. Unless it's inner group fighting, I'm staying out of it. But if it's out of group fighting, I'm trying to go whether you're winning or not, dog. It's coming.
I appreciate that.
So I'm with Goldstein. I'm coming. I'm not sitting on the sidelines. I'm going in, buddy. All right. Second thing. All right. Clay Travis, two-time Obama voter, worked on the first campaign. He's not a conservative.
Wait, what?
He's not on the right, though. Oh, Clay, do the history, man. Clay Travis is a two-time Obama voter, worked on his first presidential campaign. Clay Travis is Clay Travis, and that's why I love Tyrone.
So he's an
I love
op.
his content. I love dog. He's a 100% op. He wasn't making no money on the left. He came out there and he switched over to the right, and somehow, an ex-CIA guy and Clay Travis took over Rush Limbaugh's spot, dude. Think about that. That's an op, dog. Two-time Obama voter, worked on the first campaign. All you got to do is look it up, dude. You know what I'm saying? I told you a long time ago how I felt about Jeremy from the quarter end. You're a lot nicer guy to me. I told you he was a bitch the minute that Elijah Blue shit popped off. Tim tried to fly him out to have a conversation with her, and he's like, I have anxiety. I can't get on the plane. Bitch. You're a bitch. If you have anxiety, well, some people might really have it. I think it's a fucking hoax. But if you have anxiety, take a shot of Jack and a Valium and get your fat ass on the plane, Jeremy. All right. But with your tweet, if Caitlyn, this ain't a woke right. Well, this problem is from the left and the right, man. With the Caitlyn, because if Caitlyn and Angel were besties, no traffic would be to the WNBA. This is just you have your left wing, your Stephen A. Smith saying, we have not come anywhere in America as black people, da 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 da. And you have your what's her name, the little chick with the braids who got fired. Caitlin Clark is getting white privilege. Then you got the people on the right talking about, oh, they're only treating her like that because she's white. It's just division tactics to drive eyeballs to an inferior product. Sonny, I'm not saying nothing. If Sonny's listening, I understand women athletes work hard. I love that about them. It is what it is. But as a man, I watched sports my whole life. The WNBA is an inferior product. They can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? But I do this.
I'll be honest with you. I tried to watch the game yesterday, and I was like, I can't watch this shit.
I can't. It can't. If you ever played any kind of, and I never played any organized basketball, but I played some street ball and I played prison ball. If you watch anything like that, dude, you just can't play it. Now, I'm not saying it ain't hard-working women. I'm not trying to take. It's just
right.
It's an unwatchable product as a man.
Yeah, it's an inferior product. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
It's just division tactics and race baiting from both the right and the left to drive eyeballs to an inferior sports product, dude.
That's true.
That's my opinion, brother. That's just my opinion, man. But that's why when Tyrus went to Outkick, man, I love Tyrus, man. And I'm but he already Clay already tried to. I've never given them an eyeball, man. Even when Whitlock went over there, man, before Whitlock turned into the woke right, man. Like, I was like, I can't fuck with him no more because he went to work for Clay. And, like, I love Tyrus, man, but I'm not watching this podcast on the Outkick, man. I can't, because Clay Travis is a plant, bro. He's a plant. Two-time Obama voter, worked on the first campaign, and all of a sudden you're a leading voice of a conservative movement. Go fuck yourself, man. You're a fucking plant, dude. You're a plant. And I appropriated culture, bro. I got me a big-ass Viking braid right down the middle of my fucking hair. So if a white Italian kid from America gets a big-ass Nordic braid, is that cultural appropriation? I'm just curious, man. I'm waiting for the response in the chat, man. Hotep and Bill, my brother. Hotep and Bill, my brother. I love y'all, man. Everybody in the chat, have a blessed day. And while all y'all were bitching on the internet all weekend, Rudy the Vet did a 27 hours straight in a tow truck and made a shit ton of money. Go fuck yourselves. I'm out, brother.
This a real Hotep.
Have a good one, Rudy. Hotep and Bill said he was getting to that guala. Now, Langley has been sending some of their worst trolls ever. This troll has entered the chat. And if you guys will ever want to know what a troll looks like, you just check the bio and if they have their favorite sports team. So if you look at this one, you'll see it has Knicks, Giants, right? So whenever you see favorite sports team in the bio and in somebody else's picture, it's Langley. It's more than likely Langley. So this one is, participating in gaslighting. And here they're trying to gaslight and try to discredit me and say, you said a trans woman is a woman. You can't ever speak on shit. You are the woke left. Langley don't even try no more. They don't even try no more. This is crazy. They don't even try no more. Let's get Strong Dad in here. They don't even try anymore. They went the complete opposite of what I am to try and discredit me. But, as always, favorite sports team in the bio is the tell. And that's why I gotta point it out. So people know what the tell is. Favorite sports team in the bio. It's nasty work. Is that a Myron mugshot? I forget who that guy is in that picture.
Call from
Strong Dad.
Strong Dad, what's happening, man?
Hey.
Happy belated Father's Day.
Hell yeah. I'm a motherfucking dad. That's what, man. Best feeling in the world being a dad, y'all. Anyway. Listen. This Caitlin Clark shit is annoying to me because I thought that the only female sports that men watch were like volleyball, gymnastics, and wrestling. I didn't think that we watched the WNBA. I only watch female sports to look at asses. Why would I watch the WNBA? Them bitches all look like, no offense, but they all look like niggas.
Wait
know
a
what I'm
second.
saying?
Wait a second.
Yes.
Wait a second. Did you
Hold up.
see?
Now, let me back up. Hold up. I'm about to say, yes, there are the standouts. You know what I'm saying? Our girl Reese, she was looking fine on that walkthrough, right? She was looking good.
Yeah. There are exceptions, but you're on to something,
There
right?
are
Because
there
I was
are
looking at this
exceptions.
girl, right? I was looking at this girl on the sky. Her last name is Carter. Her name is Kennedy Carter, right? And I'm looking at her like, damn, she kind of rough on the eyes, right? But I'm looking at her, and I started putting 2 to 2 together, right? Let's put her up on the screen so everybody can see what I'm looking at here. And her last name is Carter, and I'm like, she not related to Jay-Z, y'all? That looked like Jay-Z face, son.
Yo, what if it is? She gonna get all the hate. She gonna get all the hate. You know, if it is, she gonna get all the hate. The minute somebody do some flagrant shit and one black person complains, the fucking woke rights gonna come in there and tell them, talk about all this virtue signaling, racism shit and all that shit. They're gonna flip right back just for that. Cause that's the shit they did with like Simone Biles. These niggas are fucking lame, bro. Like these motherfuckers are how are y'all so, if you are so dope, if your culture has produced so the fuck much, why is it that you always complain when you lose? Why wouldn't you just come back with a victory?
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Exactly.
Just come back with a W. And you know, so anyway, men, you shouldn't be watching the WNBA. You should be watching female sports legitimately just to look at the booty. That's it. That's the only reason. When I watch wrestling,
swim too.
Women's wrestling,
swim's entertaining.
Yeah. Swim's entertaining. You know what? I like
track and field. Track and field.
My mother, she was in track and field. I rock with track and field. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. The WNBA is not even exhilarating. Even the fucking field hockey chicks go harder than them bitches.
That's true. Yeah. I think anything that involves a ball outside of volleyball is not watchable when it comes to women.
Yeah. It's not. No offense, but it's just not.
Because I don't want to see women play soccer. I don't want to see them play basketball. I don't want to see them play football. Yeah. But
and if women find it so offensive, then they should become the demographic that goes and watches that shit.
Yeah. Correct. And they don't even watch it.
That's how I see that. And they don't even watch it. Now, listen. First of all, Sneeko I feel like these streaming niggas are just bitch ass niggas. Like these niggas will get whooped in a normal street fight. So I expect a nigga to swing on him and him to just hold the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's already off rip. But listen, either I'm from Bizarro Hood or, you know what I'm saying? If somebody is trying to whoop on me and y'all see he's getting the win, do not jump in. Do not take my chance for victory. I have come from the bottom of fights to the top before. And the worst thing, I hate it when a nigga jump in on my shit, throw a punch or some shit, because you just took all of my shine. I get it, you love me. In my hood, where I was from, where we were in West Baltimore, every single time you got into it with anybody, you were getting the ones, period. And then you took the loss and you walked away. There was no wild jumping, no nothing. That's why I feel like maybe I'm from Bizarro Hood, because everybody talks about, oh, they jumping. I have only ever been jumped by white people and Mexicans. And there was that time when I took that chick to Gigapet. But that's different. That's different. As far as like, you know, like one-on-one, man-to-man hood shit, every fight I've ever gotten into, it's always been you rock it to the end. You know what I'm saying? If he starts trying to stomp on you, then niggas will pull you off. But if he don't try to stomp on you, know what I'm saying? Let your nigga stand up and fight back. Let your nigga get one. Let your nigga get the heads. Let your nigga show everybody else that he's a real one. Because if you jump in, then he's never really been tested. That's how I've always viewed it. So for that being the case, if it
look like you losing, I'm jumping in.
No,
sorry,
man.
We're gonna have to. Me and you gonna have to fight after. We're gonna. Me and you gonna have 2 fights.
If I look like I'm losing, man, y'all cannot jump in. Y'all have to let me see that shit out. Because if I get the victory, man, I look like Rocky in this bitch. But if I don't, then I just look like, you know what I'm saying, like the little, you know what I'm saying, the little nigga needed some help.
I get what you're
saying.
saying.
Then the stories always gonna be like, you remember that time we had to help you, little nigga? Like, I hate that. No, man. Let me show you that I can climb the mountain. But I feel you. I feel the love that people want to show. You know what I'm saying? I get that you would jump in, but if y'all getting beat up, man, don't get upset if I stand there and look at you like Leonidas, like, nigga, climb your ass up out that pit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. So that's all I got for y'all. Much love. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. Let's get Cannon in here. The good thing is we never have to worry about stuff like this because Hoteps operate in a vibration where all we get is love. You know, and that's the thing. And that's what I was talking about last week. You know, when you, like Sneeko, like these grapers, like the energy they put out is so dark. You got to expect dark energy back. That was my advice to, what's her name? She's putting out dark energy. So I'm like, yo, chill out because you're going to get that dark energy back. I don't know in what way, and I wish you all the best. But when you put out good energy, when you put out loving energy, you get loving energy in return. So, you know, when Sneeko's get, like, it's like only a matter of time. It's not like, oh my God, Sneeko got hit. It's more like, oh, it's about time he got hit, right? Because his antics online is just, it's that energy. It's that type of dark energy. So at some point, it's going to come back around. Goldstein said, fair ones only come with niggas you fuck with. If I don't know you, you are a victim. Like Rudy, yeah. Rudy said, I was the dark energy who came for her. Right. And that's why I said I had Rudy's back, because I'm like, we can't say Rudy's wrong when Rudy is a reaction to her energy, like the energy she put out. So when somebody come for you, I'm gonna be like, you know, I didn't see what Rudy did was wrong. You know, it's like, if you're Stalin and somebody puts hands and feet on you for something completely separate from your Stalinist actions, it's like, well, you attracted that energy. You know? Renee, I got some more work for you, bro. Check this out. Uncle Hotep said he want to bring back Jerry curls. Photoshop Uncle Hotep with a Jerry curl, please. Please. And preferably in Coming to America, if that's possible. If you can put him in the what was the name of that family in Coming to America? Damn. Has it been that long? Who was the name of that family, man? Soul Glow. Yeah, but what was the name of the family? I can't remember the Soul Glow family, man. Soul Glow. Yeah, give Unc that Soul Glow. Word. Renee, if you could. Nah, not McDowell's. McDowell's was the McDowell's. The Soul Glow family wasn't the McDowell's. That's the family that was trying to marry into the McDonald's. McDowell's. Or the McDowell's. Yeah, Daryl's family. What was their last name? Coming to America. There's no wiki page on this. Was it the Jenkins?
Call from
Cannon.
Cannon, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's the name of the Soul Glow family?
What'd you say?
What's the name of the Soul Glow family from Coming to America? What was the name of that family, yo?
I know the dude name was Derek. I don't remember the name of
Daryl?
the family though. Daryl. His name was Daryl. I don't remember the name of the family though.
I'm about to find it.
Dang. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Dang, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I forgot. Man, I told y'all that sneak on them dudes with some whores.
Jenks.
They all
Jenks is
thought,
their last name. Jenks. I'm sorry. You said sneak on them some hoes?
Yeah, I told y'all they was some whores, yo. Man.
Why you say that?
Back in my hooligan days, yo, that bouncer would have popped off like that and got his ass whooped immediately in the club.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Not only did Sneeko not fight back, everybody that he was with who was emboldening him to do some dumbass shit like knock the bouncer head off proceeded to do nothing about it.
Right.
Probably press charges.
Well, they did call the cops.
Yeah, so that told me they probably press charges.
Yeah.
That cop, that bouncer would have proceeded to get his ass beat immediately.
Yeah, you switch that up in a different crowd. Even a good hick crowd, right? A good redneck crowd, they would have wore his ass out, white or black or whatever. If they had like a red-white event, he would have got his ass worn out.
You know what that told me though?
What?
Rob Smith had a shot.
Oh shit!
Rob Smith had a shot. Rob Smith would have sparked one of them niggas in that bar that night where nobody probably did nothing.
And that's what I said. I said, Rob, you ex-military, you got all these muscles. All you had to do was lay. I think I said this. I was like, all you had to do was lay one of them little niggas out, and that would have been it.
That'd have been it, y'all. That would have been it. Now, like you said, let me handle mine first. Let me whoop his ass first. You know, then y'all can jump in and we get to stomping this nigga out. But they did nothing. I think wasn't even Jake Shields right there too.
Jake Shields was right there.
I think that was him. I might be wrong.
No, he was there.
I was like, yeah, I'm like, he a professional fighter. He might get sued if you beat somebody up. But regardless, the rest of the people you with, come on, y'all. Y'all just walk off and you smile for a photo op with your fucking tooth all busted up. Nah, that shit could not fly. I'm sorry. I was a bouncing. I done had to fight 3-4 niggas before. Like, you know, real people, real homies, they don't let that shit go. They don't let that slide. That shit had me laughing when I seen. That's how I knew they was some hoes. Oh my gosh. And that Caitlin Clark stuff though. I'm like, this shit all reality TV. It's all good publicity for the WNBA because had Caitlin Clark not entered the draft, it'd have been nothing. It'd have been nothing.
Nobody would have said a thing about the WNBA.
Nope, wouldn't have said nothing. Now because she in there, they got some kind of drama going like it's fucking Bravo, like it's must-see TV. And they got all these eyes on the WNBA now. It's just good publicity. That's all it is. At the expense of her. She's a great white hype.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, I agree. And I hate doing that. And I hate doing that, but I think you're right.
That's all I think it is. That's all I think it is for real. Why didn't you help Sneeko out, y'all? Wasn't y'all there? Y'all wasn't in the building?
They let their influencer get beat up. It's not a good look for the movement, man.
Not at all, yo. Not at all. How was it though? Did you go to any of the events?
No. I was trolling. I think I was about to leave my house to go give these motherfuckers some attention. Y'all should know me better than that. And I said on Thursday night on Hotep's Been Told You, my son had a chess tournament on Saturday.
Man, it's funny.
And that's where we was at.
Man, you saw the fight though, right? They better stop sleeping on Tank.
Your twin?
My twin. Mini me.
Yo, I said to God, Tank looked like a little cannon, yo. Ain't he from down where you from?
Yeah, he from Baltimore. He's from around way too.
Yo, I swear to God, that's your son, yo. Tank is Cannon's son, yo. I swear.
Yo, he whooped that boy ass for 8 rounds. I get a first round to Martin. I get a first round.
No, first 2 rounds.
Third round. And then
first 2 rounds, no?
Give him first 2 rounds. I gave him the first and the third.
For activity.
But yeah, for activity, exactly. And then Tank had him figured out, and it was a wrap after that. The minute I saw Tank drop his guard, I'm like, oh, he got him figured out. It's a wrap for y'all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Well,
It was a
if
good
you
fight.
saw the Garcia fight, then you saw where this fight was going, because Tank was in a similar situation. Garcia was tagging him, and he was just eating them. Like, okay, oh, this is how you throw your combos? Oh, you throw them like that? Okay. And then you do this.
Yeah.
Like, Tank is just taking notes for like the first 5 rounds. And then I'm sitting there watching the fight like it's just only a matter of time till Tank knock this nigga out. And I'm just thinking to myself, how is he going to knock him out? Like, is it going to be a left hook? It was an uppercut. And then a left hook.
Right, the uppercut, then the left hook.
And that shit was vicious.
The uppercut stood his ass up, and that left hook knocked his ass out.
You know, and the announcers was calling it. Like
he's gonna knock him out in 8.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, but the announcers called it. They're like, "Yo, he's gonna stalk him and wear him out, and he's gonna get tired because he's running the entire time. Because every time they break up, Tank's just walking forward. Like, Tank just kept walking forward and walking forward and walking forward, and just like, go ahead, tire yourself out. And that's what he did. And eventually he stopped moving. And when Tank caught him on those ropes, that was it.
It was over. Cooley said it looked like he was trying to start a lawnmower on his head. The first round, I thought he had him, though. The first round, he had caught Frank. He had caught Martin the first round, and that's when Martin like tried to like double leg takedown him. Or I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! This fight. I was like, that fight was almost over right there. I was like, oh Lord. Then he came up to the Ghostbusters thing. That shit had me rolling.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good fight. It was a good weekend for Baltimore. There you go. They better stop. Everybody want them to lose now. So I'm like, nah.
Now they talk about Loma. I seen Schoon talk about Loma might be the next fight, but Loma's scared.
Yo, he a savage, yo. He a straight savage.
Yeah, he is.
And he can take a punch, and he's smart. He got that. He got that IQ. Like you said, every time he take a shot or whatever, he registering that shit like a computer. And then he figured that combo out. Like, oh, I got your combos now. I'm gonna wait for that time, and I'm gonna clock you. Exactly what he did. So, but anyway, I ain't in this house and chill out, yo. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. Somebody asked me what my chess rating is. I gotta be honest with you, I don't even know what my chess rating is. I really don't know. Like, look at this. I'm gonna show you, right? So this is my Grifty account. This is the one I stream with. Wait, hold on. Stats, here we go. So on my streaming account, I got a 1254 bullet rating. That's my bullet rating, right? If I go to League Chess, I think the competition on League Chess is not the same. Chess.com is a lot harder. Coach says, my chess coach, Alejandro, says it's because they be cheating. And he might be right on that, because sometimes I'm winning against somebody and I see it says this opponent is away, and then they come back 10 seconds later and make a move. Now, sometimes it happens because you're getting a phone call or something like that, but it does look a little suspicious. Now, if we check my League Chess profile, on League Chess, and I don't play much bullet on here, but my blitz is at 1822. But I have a question mark next to it, and my rapid is at 1705, and I have a question mark next to that too. And this is based upon 65 games. And yeah. So I don't know what my rating is. And then there's also what's your over the board rating, which my over the board rating is like a 900 because I've only played in one tournament. So we'll be back tonight, kick.com/Hotep Jesus. Me and Uncle Hotep, we're going to be talking about the woke right and all of that tonight on Patreon, patreon.com/Hotep's been told you. So make sure y'all tune in for that. We'll be live for our Patreon subscribers. If you want the link, go to Patreon at 10 p.m. Eastern, roughly. So, patreon.com/Hotep Jesus. Join in there. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all be well, man. Y'all be well. Anybody over on Rumble? Shout out to Kay and them over on Rumble. Appreciate you holding me down. Chip Henson, during your socialist attack, 1, you kept your eyes open. 2, you didn't immediately counterattack. 3, you identified the de-escalation. Varsity. Oh, when the girl hit me, yeah. Kept my eyes open, didn't immediately counterattack, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm a nonviolent person, but I do have reflexes, you know. It's just like, and yes, I didn't close my eyes, yeah. That is for whatever reason, you know. You definitely supposed to keep your eyes open in a fight. But it's a girl, so, you know, you can only take that, you know, with a grain of salt. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. Be well, stay merry, tell somebody in your family that you love them, and as always, Hotep and Build.
Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athlete.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Season's COVID-19.
Who did you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professional. We got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
How dare you? Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises. Women shouldn't speak anyways.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons looking like to me.
Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I'm going to say at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year.
Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.